ये चलता है 30 दिनों तक।
देखते हैं। अभी भी है। 25 दिन हो गए और ये खुशबू
अभी भी है और भी चलेगी, क्योंकि इसमें है नई पावर चिल टेक्नोलॉजी जो 30 दिनों तक बाथरूम को रखे लगातार खुशबूदार। नया गोदरेज है पावर पॉकेट।
नमस्ते बेटे।
Auntie, we are missing you.
Nice.
On his way, I'm sure.
Sorry.
Forget sorry. Show us your gift.
It's right here. It's many birthday gifts in one birthday gift.
How is that?
LIC's Dhanrekha policy, guaranteed benefits, money back, full payout on maturity, and premium payment only till half term. Then the missus can plan whatever she wishes. Jewelry shopping, house renovation, holiday.
For that you'll come on time, na?
Guaranteed LIC Dhanrekha. खुशियों का तोहफा.
Sometimes it feels like we're stuck in stress. We know mental health is important, but where do we start? Headspace is here for you with tools to care for your mind and take control of everyday anxiety. Be kind to your mind at headspace.com.
Hello and welcome to the first edition of Time's Most Powerful Leaders presented by Times Ascend. Now, there is no fruit without labor, nor is there a leader alive who didn't work to get to where they are. If one wishes to be great, then they must possess a great work ethic and be a team player. Ladies and gentlemen, the Times of India brings to you a diverse group of leaders chosen not just for their leadership credentials, but also for their ability to engage and inspire us to think carefully and deeply about what we do and why we do what we do. This was most evident in the actions of the most powerful leaders who over the last 1 year during the crippling lockdown have demonstrated adaptability, agility, foresight and care for society in general. As the world's industries got themselves unexpectedly unfit to lead the businesses, numerous establishments of hard-working entrepreneurs continued to operate, fueled by years of innovations that almost seemed to prepare them for such circumstances. On that note, let's kickstart Time's Most Powerful Leaders presented by Times Ascent. It's my absolute pleasure to bring to you these stalwarts. The first leader we featured is Dr. Pradeep Chaubey, a world-renowned pioneering laparoscopic and robotic surgeon. With over 45 years of surgical experience, he has trained more than 20,000 surgeons from around the world in minimally invasive surgeries. He is one of the first to perform laparoscopic colectomy in North India and the first to perform MAFT or minimally invasive fistula technology in the Asia-Pacific region. With over 85,000 surgeries to his credit, he featured in the Guinness Book of Records in 1997.
I'm delighted and honored to receive this Inspiring Leaders Award from Economic Times. When I started my journey as a surgeon 4 decades back, my vision was to try and make the surgical experience less painful for my patients. 30 years ago, we took the giant leap from open surgery to laparoscopic surgery. It transformed the surgical outcomes with minimal pain, minimal blood loss, quick recovery, and excellent cosmetic outcomes. Now, after decades, we have taken the next giant leap with Versus, the next generation robotic surgical system. This empowers the surgeon with 3-dimensional vision and gives added precision and safety. I thank Economic Times for this prestigious award.
Next up, we featured Abode Relocation, a NJ Relocations LLP company that offers end-to-end relocation services designed to meet the needs of today's ever-growing and demanding businesses. The range of services provided by the company includes real estate, logistics, packing and moving, relocation, immigration and fleet services.
We had started in 2016 with the intent to ease the relocation process and reduce the cost related to relocation. We've moved more than 3,000 families at the end user side as well as the corporate side. We cater to most of 500 Fortune companies, and with our bouquet of services such as package and movers, real estate, immigration, handyman services, we have been ensuring that the movement becomes hassle-free. Thank you.
We would love to thank our parents and mentors for their support, our team for their hard work and dedication, our client for believing in our service, and thanks for this recognition. Thank you.
Thank you.
The next dignitary featured is Kaustubh Vasant Phadtare, Managing Director of Kavitsu Robotronics Private Limited. He has had an interesting and inspiring business trajectory. Inspired by his father, He always wanted to work with machines, which became his passion. He pursued engineering in instrumentation and control and completed his B.Tech from Vishwakarma Institute of Technology and Masters in Robotics from Newcastle University, UK.
I would like to thank Times Group for considering me for this privileged award. I would like to dedicate this award to my family, my team members and all those who have always supported me in my wonderful journey. Kavitsu is always developing better products for the Indian as well as the global market, and this award is definitely going to motivate us in achieving better goals. Thank you.
The next leader being featured is Sanjay Ghodawat, an Indian entrepreneur, philanthropist, businessman and the founding hands behind one of India's fastest growing conglomerates, Sanjay Ghodawat Group, also called SGG. Now, under the dynamic leadership of Sanjay Ghodawat, SGG has a presence in various high-value business verticals like aviation, consumer products, education, energy, mining, realty, retail and textiles.
First of all, I would like to thank ET Now for recognizing me as a Times Most Powerful Leader. I would like to dedicate this award to my family, my stakeholders, my entire team and innumerable customers. Sanjay Ghodawat Group is a diversified business group which is engaged in education, aviation, consumer products, retail, real estate, energy, mining and textile. These types of awards motivate me to produce more innovative products to enhance the lives of people globally. Thank you very much.
Next, the most powerful leader we featured is Dr. Vishal G. Varke, a renowned and honored expert in human T-cell receptors, CD4 receptors and human T lymphocytes. His work in the field of systemic lupus erythematosus and chemical hypoxia has been appreciated by the international scientific community.
I thank the Times of India Group for honoring me with the Times Most Powerful Leaders 2022 award. I lead the cell biology wing of High Media. In a short span of time, we have come up with a plethora of products and services in cell biology as a diversification of the High Media business. High Media is one of the largest indigenous Indian biosciences companies in the biosupplier segment, providing products and customized solutions to scientists and professionals over 150 countries. This honor is an outcome of all my supportive team members, especially my co-director Dr. Preeti Varke, the founders of High Media and the other directors. I owe this award to all of them. Thanks again to the Times of India team and ET.
The next leader we featured is Suresh Kumar Goyal of Sambhav Sponge Power Private Limited, a company that has made its name in the iron and steel industry by providing superior quality products and impeccable consistency. They have risen to prominence because of their exceptional manufacturing capabilities.
मैं हमारी टीम साथ में जुड़े हुए लोगों के शानदार प्रयास, विनम्रता के लिए एवं हमारा साथ देने के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूं। इन सब की लगन और मेहनत से ही हम सफल हुए हैं। हमारे उत्कृष्ट प्रदर्शन के बिना मैं यहाँ नहीं होता और यह पुरस्कार भी प्राप्त नहीं कर रहा होता। मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूं कि हमारी ये यात्रा अभूतपूर्व रही। स्टील उद्योग में हम आगे बढ़ रहे हैं और पाइप, कॉइल एवं एचआर कॉइल में अपना नाम बनाने की उम्मीद कर रहे हैं। धन्यवाद।
The next leader being featured is Saurabh Sudhir Jain from Saga Global Consultants, a company that has well-developed competencies in design engineering, technical advisory, project management consultancy, operation, maintenance services in various facets of the hydrocarbon value chain. Now, Saurabh Jain has proven that with passion and dedication, one can not only initiate a successful enterprise from scratch, but also expand it to satisfied clients globally.
I feel honored and humbled to be recognized for Saga Global Consultants' unparalleled contribution to the oil and gas sector. It gives me immense satisfaction for the combined efforts of our team to carve a niche and strive towards excellence as a quality service provider. We have well-developed competencies in technical advisory, design engineering, project management, operation and maintenance for oil and gas assets. We have executed over 250 projects in 25 countries in a span of last 10 years. Thank you, Tax Group. Your recognition will fuel us towards continued dedication for excellence and innovation.
From small-scale mint manufacturers to changing the face of the skincare industry with their 100% organic products, AG Industries is a name that any brand can reckon with across the globe. Arpit Gupta and Achin Gupta are successfully running the empire by ensuring that every product is market-fit, eco-friendly and hygienic. For this reason, AG Industries is being featured in Time's Most Powerful Leaders.
Firstly, we want to thank Time for this recognition. This means a lot to us. There is a saying, work in silence and let success make noise. And this recognition by Times is surely a motivation well needed.
Moving on, the next leader being featured is Rahul Bharat Kumar Modi, MD of Pushpak Logistics Solutions. Now, with an attempt to drive economic growth in an eco-friendly manner, Pushpak Logistics provides cost-effective and timely services and is known as India's largest coastal multimodal logistics solution company, supported by highly experienced promoters and highly enthusiastic workforce.
I am very much thankful to ET Now channel, Times of India, for nominating our group in coastal multimodal logistics. With the blessings of the Raji and support from family, friends, and my past and present business colleagues, and hard work by pillars of our group, Shri Hiren Modi and Shri Tushar Modi, we perfectly add to our tagline, Think Coastal, Think Pushpak. We always believe in being the perfect logistics partner and strive to explore the economical, ecological and energy efficient mode that is coastal multimodal. This award will surely encourage our entire team to do more efforts. Thank you.
Our next leader is Sanjeev Chadha, chairman of Yield4Finance. An entrepreneur by passion with a philanthropic vision to empower others, he has made a reputed name for himself in the financial consultancy domain.
Yield Group of companies takes a pride for helping thousands of importers and traders globally with our products like LC, BG, SBLC. I thank you for giving us this award, which will energize us and help us to have more financial services. Most of all, I thank my team who wholeheartedly work across the globe 24/7, and I dedicate this award to my Yield family.
Rakesh Chundwala is a very quick decision maker. Some of our common friends tell me that you take a decision to invest millions in 10 minutes, you don't take hours, you take minutes. How does it work?
You got to catch the vital points. And second thing, remember I want analysis paralysis. You're investing in a future which is uncertain. You cannot predict it beyond a point.
What we have seen is a very serious change in the consumption pattern, the way Indians consume things, and there is so much consciousness, there is so much awareness about the health and hygiene, nutrition.
I think India over the last decade has emerged as a consumer market where people are very focused on health. People are very focused on the safety and the well-being of their families.
Catch this invigorating conversation on this special episode as part of India Economic Conclave this weekend at these times.
Presenting partner IDFC First Bank, always you first. Powered by CoinSwitch, India's largest crypto app. For a new day partner, Toshiba. Associate partner, Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham.
अच्छी है, बाली अच्छी है, छोटी तारीफ बड़ा असर, वैसे ही एंगेज ऑन, छोटा पॉकेट बड़ा असर. Phillips. Yeah, Ajay, look at your dad. Will we be the same at his age?
Absolutely yes, if we plan our future like him.
How?
My father had invested in LIC's Jeevan Akshay, which gives immediate and guaranteed annuity at regular intervals, that too for life.
Wow. But do we have to wait until his age?
Absolutely not. We recently invested in LIC's new Jeevan Shanti, which gives deferred annuity, which means regular income after some years.
LIC's annuity plans give 10 annuity options and flexibility in receiving regular income. LIC, हर पल आपके साथ.
The rupee depreciation is only helping further, is that the seller of that commodity in India benefits.
Speculation is as old as the hill. We started off the correction with the scare of interest rates rising.
I don't think the sanctions go away within a couple of weeks. They will stay for some more time.
For anybody who has a 3 years time frame, I think next 6 months would give good entry point.
I think from a medium to long term perspective, I think we should still be fine even from here.
An accomplished and inspirational leader, Raj Malela, MD of Satra Group, possesses an illustrious career spanning about 25 years in engineering, IT, GIS and healthcare sectors in many countries. He has efficiently led organizations to achieve significant performance by steadily focusing on customer success, execution and innovation throughout his career.
I am humbled and honored for receiving this award in the engineering sector from the Times Group. This means a lot to me and my team. This would have not been possible without the support from my wife, kids, parents, management team, etc. And more importantly, my team and my colleagues. We are committed to continue our good work in building the nation. And once again, thank you to Times Group for recognizing it.
Reproductive medicine and assisted conception, Dr. Anubha Singh helps her patients find the right treatment for their infertility issues at Shanta Fertility Center. With 18 years of clinical experience and extensive training in obstetrics and gynecology, Dr. Singh has built a solid base in the subject and decided to apply her skills in India to help couples conceive.
Many thanks, Times Group, for selecting us among most powerful leaders. That's a prestigious platform being arranged by Economic Times, and it is an enthralling moment for us, and definitely a bright testimony for Shanta Healthcare team, and it is an inspiration to do better each day. Thank you.
As we know, education plays an important role in building leaders, and our next leader is from that space. Dr. Pramod Kumar, founder and president of ISB and M Group. His expertise lies in transformational leadership, emotional intelligence, power and politics in business organizations. A proud author of over 100 research papers, case studies and management games, Dr. Pramod was also a member of the Government of India's Committee for Education.
Thanks to Economic Times for this award. At ISBM, we have always worked hard to set the best of the standards, to deliver the best of the education that delivers value to our students, both at the point of passing out in their campus placement and the career after that. Our alumni are some of the best examples of what ISBM does. You will find them worldwide. Our alumni work with the world's best 20 companies, which most good MBAs want to work with globally. So ISBM training has its value on the campus and for the rest of the career as well. And I hope we continue to do that way. We only deliver the best.
Our next leader featured is Naveen Kotria from Marudhar Packaging. Marudhar Packaging is into manufacturing and supplying corrugated boxes, paper bags and allied packaging materials that are 100% recyclable, eco-friendly and biodegradable. The company's clientele includes Amazon, Flipkart, Paytm, Tata, FirstCry, Hetich, Aditya Birla Group, ITC, etc. And the company also exports packaging material to Middle East countries.
I would like to thank Times of India and ET Now to recognize us as Times' most powerful leader and for this prestigious award. We are into manufacturing of packaging material. We are one of the largest manufacturers of packaging material. We also export to Middle East countries. Our specialization is in e-commerce packaging. We supply to all the major e-commerce companies in India. We also do custom size packaging material as per customer requirement. Once again, we thank our client, our team who supported us in this great journey. Thank you very much.
Route to Market Media is a joint venture launched in 2017 by Mahavir Jain, Abhishek Singh and Ramnivas Bishnoi to help businesses to enter and expand their company in the highly volatile Indian market. The brand also works exclusively with Make in India.
Felicitate and recognized by Times Group as Times' most powerful leader. I would like to thank to all my team members in supporting me through all my endeavors. We've been present in the education industry for past 20 years and we will continue to rise. Thank you, your choice and trust in us, and thanks once again.
Our next leader featured in Times' most powerful leaders is Vishwas Vitthal Sonkar, CEO of Universal Biocon Private Limited, and has, with his vision and market knowledge, deftly scripted the route being traversed by the biological giant. He has accelerated the pace of the firm's growth that is moving ahead rapidly on the path of progress and success with matchless credibility in the agriculture industry.
On behalf of Universal Biocon Private Limited, it gives me immense pleasure to be felicitated and recognized by the Times Group as Times' most powerful leader. I would like to thank all my team members in supporting me. Universal Biocon Private Limited is based on biological or non-chemical approach to agricultural problems, a biological giant in the agricultural industry. We've been present in this industry since 14+ years and we will continue to rise. Thank you for your choice and trust in us. Thanks once again.
The last leader being featured in the Times' most powerful leader is a philanthropist, a visionary and a mentor, Shri Arun Kharia. Having an MSc in chemistry, he started his journey in the industry by joining Modern Laboratories as a managing director with a strong vision of manufacturing. Mr. Kharia has expanded the organization to manufacture dry powder injection. We present to you Mr. Arun Kharia of Modern Group of Industries and Institutions.
अपने पूरे परिवार को व पूरे सहकर्मियों को जो हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं हृदय से आभार प्रकट करता हूं, देता हूं, इनके कारण हम आज इन ऊंचाइयों पर पहुंचे हैं.
That brings us to the close of the Times' most powerful leaders, hosted and partnered by Times Ascent and Falcon Ads, a platform that honors and celebrates the work and achievements of companies and business professionals across industries. Hearty congratulations once again to all the leaders featured. Thank you so much for watching.
Suna, Virat stepped down.
When? Virat stepped down.
Apna Virat.
Mr. Virat?
Star employee tha.
इनसे अच्छा क्रिप्टो कोई नहीं जानता.
What a loss.
We don't know much about cricket.
Bitcoin या Ethereum.
देखिए एक तो asset है.
और दूसरा इकोसिस्टम.
But we know everything about crypto क्योंकि हम हैं crypto में pro. So if you want to trade, earn and lend crypto, then ZPay.
Crypto products and NFTs are unregulated and can be highly risky. There may be no regulatory recourse for any loss from such transactions.
An exhilarating series featuring India's defense manufacturing potential. Atmanirbhar Bharat, makers for Indian defense. In this episode, witness technological prowess of companies who are defining the future of defense manufacturing. Big Bang Boom Solutions, FC Technology, and Naval Group. Catch the episode this weekend only on ET Now.
ये क्या? ये गुड नाइट गोल्ड फ्लैश है. फ्लैश मोड में फ्लैश वेपन्स पुलिस की तरह कोने कोने छुपे डाकू मच्छर ठूट के थपाक थपाक 20 मिनट बाद नॉर्मल मोड में ऑटोमेटिकली हर 4 घंटे फ्लैश वेपर्स फिर निकल के थप्पा थप्पा गुड नाइट गोल्ड फ्लैश.
What has your experience with IPL?
There was a jump of 10 to 15% in terms of brand message association. There is a jump of 18 to 23% in purchase intent. So obviously it's giving us results as far as brand is concerned.
While I was getting my ROI on the performance marketing, which was unexpected, much better than where we were. Also, the brand recall and the brand ROI were dramatically high.
If you look at IPL 22, which is coming in now, we have got 2 new teams. If you saw the massive customer or audience interest in the auctions itself, we are on the verge of a massive IPL this time.
Namaste, bete.
Auntie, we were missing you.
Nice. He's on his way, I'm sure.
Sorry.
Forget sorry. Show us your gift.
It's right here. It's many birthday gifts in one birthday gift.
How is that?
LIC's Dhanrekha policy. Guaranteed benefits, money back, full payout on maturity, and premium payment only till half term. Then the missus can plan whatever she wishes. Jewelry shopping, house renovation, holiday.
For that you'll come on time, na?
Guaranteed LIC Dhanrekha. खुशियों का तोहफा.
The voice that instills trust.
My experience, based on what I've done in the last 20 years, these are the times where you don't panic, and if you stay committed to your financial planning, you will be rewarded. The bulls are saying, look, this is markets which are telling you that the future will be much brighter than what the past was.
The voice that commands respect.
You should remember that every bull market is higher than the last.
The voice that is always ahead of the curve.
Maybe later this summer, I'll buy more gold and silver.
Domestic is already at 60% capacity and going towards 80%. But we need more growth in international.
The voice that does not falter.
How do you convert this crisis into an opportunity? We will become stronger. We will survive this storm. With each passing day, this market is only telling you that if you participated on every decline, you've actually made money.
Catch India's most experienced market anchor, Nikunj Dalmia, only on ET Now.
Stock markets is a numbers game, and it sometimes does come across as one-dimensional. But what people don't see is that these numbers, when strung together, tell a story. There's no really black or white. It very much seems to be a work in progress of triumph and mistakes, greed and fear. And I bring you that story behind the numbers in action.
Hello and welcome to the Autocar Dialogues presented by Reliance General Insurance. Now, every year during the annual Autocar Awards, we like to get some key insights into the automotive industry from people who are not necessarily in the limelight, but they are the key connect between manufacturer and consumers. We're talking dealerships, and today we're here to talk about dealerships in the new normal. And of course, we have with us an elite panel of dealerships from across India, and I'm going to just introduce them to you. We have Mr. Sanjay Bhandari, who's the dealer principal, Bhandari Automobiles, Mr. Sarang Dhande, Managing Director, Max Group, Mr. Shaunak Parekh, Director, Utkal Automobiles Private Limited, and we have Mr. Sanjay Agarwal, Managing Director, Jammu Motors Private Limited. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for being with us here today. And very difficult and challenging times these times have been in the past few years, and I think you guys have really had to work the hardest. So many policies are changing. There's been so many geopolitical issues. How much have the dealers really had to adapt? I'll start with you, Mr. Agarwal.
In fact, there's a lot of transformation happening, in this auto technology. In fact, shifting of different. See, we are all adopting it one by one. In fact, by making our consumers more aware of it. Actually, what is happening, because as you said, that the transition from Euro 4 to Euro 6, because the dealership had a key role to educate the customers. Because there were a lot of confusions happening in that. Yes, I mean, dealer's role is there. In terms of educating the people, making a bridge between the policies being announced by the government and making the consumer understand about the changing policy.
To that particular thing, COVID-19 also played a very critical role. That when the shifting was happening, we were badly hit during that time only with the COVID-19 thing, and there were a lot of things that we were unaware of. We never planned for them. There were contingencies. There were a couple of months lockdown. But yes, together, all of us as a fraternity tried to come up with certain innovative ways and everything to make consumer aware. Better than aware, first to get him to our showrooms, make him feel comfortable that you are with the safe hands, and that's how the journey has been.
So what are some of the things you had to actually do on ground? How did you have to change your dealership?
So firstly, when the BS4, BS6 transformation came, I think the dealership faced the challenges of liquidating their BS4 stock, because the consumer was confused. He was not aware whether he should buy a BS4 vehicle or a BS6 vehicle. How is he going to operate his old BS4 vehicle vis-a-vis how will he operate his BS6 vehicle? So there was utter chaos and confusion in the marketplace. Maybe the government and the OEM were clear about what was going to happen, but it was not. So that was the role that we played in communicating correctly to the consumers. And then just after the Euro 4, Euro 6 transformation, we landed up with the pandemic, and then every day new announcements are made, sometimes for EV vehicles, sometimes for biofuels, sometimes. So it's a confused state of mind of a consumer without knowing what he should be doing and what he should not be doing. And I think we also, because we are directly dependent on consumers, so we need to keep on adapting and finding out innovative ways to explain all changes to the customer and also keep our sales moving in the current scenario.
So what I'm getting from this is that the dealer is actually very, very critical. But there are a lot of people that are moving to this whole direct sales. Yeah, I mean, for example, Ola has done away with dealers. Mercedes has not done away with the dealers, but they are now consolidating actually price points and the discounting of dealers by controlling the stock and defining the rates of the cars themselves. How do you think these new models are going to work, and do you think they're really sustainable, Shana?
So Ola is a very fresh example to really quote, and it's something very unlike from what the auto industry follows. So Ola directly bills to the customer, whereas nobody else does that, and I'm sure they have their own set of challenges. But as far as Mercedes is concerned, the dealer is still an integral part of the entire journey of the customer. The service still comes back to the dealers. So it's a new model, fresh model, and from whatever I feel, Mercedes has done a good job at it, because most of the dealers who are holding a high inventory cost, you've got to do completely got rid of that inventory cost. So secondly, discounts have been controlled, so that's a big plus point for all the dealers. So all in all, I think it's a win-win situation for both dealers and the manufacturer.
Do you honestly think that the consumer is ready for that whole direct experience? I mean, like we